Is the CPIM resorting to caste politics to retain their last stronghold in India? Why I doubt so? This is because recently I read a report in Kerala Kaumudi newspaper which said of the newly elected 14 district secretaries of the CPIM in Kerala, 9 belong to Izhava community, 3 belong to Muslim community, and 2 belong to Christian community. And the report further said when other political parties are not preferring OBCs, CPIM is preferring OBCs. I think that was a very clear message. It was the CPIM was desperately trying to retain their pace. You know, Kerala is the last holdover of the CPIM in India. So the party is desperately trying every trick up in their sleeves. They have lost relevance in Bengal, where they ruled over 3 decades. They have lost power in Tripura, and consecutively in the second elections, BJP gave them a humiliating defeat. So the CPIM has now realized that in no other place in India, no other state in India, they are relevant. Now there is the desperation is has reached, I mean, an nadir that they are now playing even caste politics. Unfortunately, the flip side of this strategy is this can backfire actually. Other communities can gang up and defeat this strategy. Why I think the report appeared in Kerala Kaumudi with the permission of the CPIM. This is because after this report appeared, I have not found any statement from CPIM State Secretary M.V. Govindan or Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan or any other leader of significance dismissing this report and condemning this report. Why the CPIM is resorting to such base tactics? You could not have thought that CPIM would have done such a thing in the past. So what is the reason? Let's get into the crux of the whole issue. Welcome to Insights. I am Hari Kumar. As I said earlier, the CPIM would not have gone for such a tactic in the past. In the past also, there were inner party fights in the CPIM. In 1980s, there was a fight between, the CITU lobby and the CPIM, other factions in the CPIM. Then also the several reports used to appear in the media. There were people like, V.B. Cherian who used to talk to the media. Eventually he was thrown out of the party. Then M.M. Lawrence was there. Then Ravindranath was the CITU state secretary was there. So there were a difference of opinion among leaders in the past. But no leader had tried to incite caste. But now this is happening. And even of late, there was a rivalry between factions led by Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan and former Chief Minister V.S. Achuthanandan. And even those factions never tried such ugly tricks. They never tried to attract, supporters based on caste. But nowadays, this has also happened. You look at the fall of the party. Now, why CPIM is so bothered? Why CPIM is trying desperately to attract Izhava community? This is because of late, many studies and reports have found that the Izhava vote base of the CPIM is slowly drifting towards the BJP. In the last Lok Sabha election, that was evident. In Alappuzha and Attingal, the Izhava vote base of the CPIM showed some preference for the BJP in some areas. For example, in the southern part of the Alappuzha Lok Sabha constituency and certain parts of Attingal Lok Sabha constituency, the BJP leader in Alappuzha, Shobha Surendran, and at Attingal, Mr. V. Muralidharan, were able to bag so many votes from this community. I think that has shocked the the CPIM. They thought that this was their fiefdom. So when somebody else gained influence there, they cannot afford because this is their last resort. You know, if Irava community drifts away from the CPIM, that is going to be the end of the CPIM in Kerala. And another danger is that now CPIM came to power with the help of Muslim groups, and they cannot antagonize Muslims also. So the CPIM is in a dilemma actually, and based on because of this dilemma, they are now trying desperately to retain Irava base. I think this is the reason. That is why I think specifically the report appeared in Kerala Kaumudi newspaper, and if it was written without the permission of party leaders, I am sure they would have come out and condemned the report in strong terms. They have not done that. And now you look into the flip side of this whole strategy. The flip side is that this could actually incite a communal feeling in other communities in Kerala also, other castes. You need to remember that the CPIM has not elected a single member from scheduled caste or scheduled tribe or even weaker OBCs as their district secretary. So naturally, the CPIM used to claim that they were for the most downtrodden people in the society. If they were so, then they would have elected at least one or two district secretaries from scheduled caste or scheduled tribe. That has not happened. They have not elected anybody from other weaker OBC communities or even fisher communities like Arya community. Now this is the sole intent is to attract one caste, and that is why I said that could backfire, because other castes would join together. There is only one district in Kerala where a single community can decide the winner, that is Malappuram. So, and to a great extent, I mean, in Malappuram Lok Sabha seat, of course, the community, perhaps that one religion can decide the winner. In Ponani Lok Sabha seat also, to a certain extent, they could decide. Perhaps to a fair degree in Wayanad also. I don't think this can happen anywhere else with regard to any other caste group or community group. In the past, when there were examples, in the past when SNDP leader Vellapalli Nadesan opposed VM Sudhiran, he used to win from Alappuzha because that created a sympathy for him among other community and other religious groups. When NSS General Secretary openly supported Congress candidates at Vattiyoorkavu, then Konni, and then there was another constituency also, I forgot the name. The candidate supported by the NSS lost despite NSS having a great influence among the voters in those assembly constituencies. So that is why I said, if a caste group in Kerala supports one particular candidate, other castes in that constituency will gang up and defeat. So I think this is a foolish strategy of the CPIM. But when one is desperate, one will go for foolish strategies. I think this has happened, and fortunately or unfortunately for the CPIM, this has not become a topic of discussion. And even another aspect also I want to bring before you is that in the Indian context, nowhere in India it has been found that a community votes en bloc for a political party. Even in North India, that doesn't happen. If you put up a candidate from one caste or a one religion, where there is communalism or casteism to a great extent, you at the most you can expect 70% members of the caste or religion to vote together, not more than that. In that situation, if that is the case in North India, in Kerala it would be much less. I don't think even 50% from one's or 60% from one community is going to vote for one particular candidate in the coming days. That won't happen, and I am sure that this report has actually exposed the lack of thought in among CPIM strategies. Unfortunately, when things are going wrong, when misfortune comes, it comes not in singles but in battalions. That was what Shakespeare said. The same is happening with the CPIM in Kerala. Meet you with another topic next time. Till then, goodbye.